The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Germany, weighing in at 261 pounds, Alex Wright.
I can't watch this entrance. I heard this one backstage talking up their own work non-stop. Well, why don't they get in the ring and prove it, huh?
That's what they're doing right now, Corey.
Well, good. Let's see what they've got then. Always walking around with a chip on his shoulder. He's going to use that anger against his opposition.
And here we go with the Hall of Famer, one of the all-time greats, the British Bulldog.
And his opponent from Manchester, England, weighing in at 260 pounds, the British Bulldog.
The British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, began his career as a tag team competitor,
but since has evolved into a main event single star on his own. A lot of bark, but even more bite from the British Bulldog.
He has an amazing physique, tremendous strength and power, but he's very agile as well.
You're absolutely right. The British Bulldog has so many tools at his disposal.
Gentlemen, you are looking at a man who is sick of the doubters, sick of being questioned about his potential.
And I can't disagree with him. I expect tonight to be a night where he can silence.
Pinning predicament, and a good strong kick out there.
He needs to deal more damage before trying that again.
Oh, Davey Boy anticipated that.
And a drop.
Off the ropes.
Leg drop.
A British Bulldog. Military press slam.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
The Bulldog gets fended off.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Well scattered reversal there.
If the British Bulldog's going to win this thing, he needs to set the terms of this match in his favor. That means keeping it in the center of the ring and focusing on his grappling skills.
Good call, Corey. A more traditional pace and style certainly played the Bulldog's strengths.
Oh, neck breaking arm.
Oh, Davey Boy anticipated that.
Big-time atomic drop.
That'll have you walking funny.
Oh, my goodness, this hurts.
Oh no, this is not where he wants to be.
Yeah, but can he roll on his body?
Agonizing position, looking to pry the grip apart. And they do.
And Davey Boy reverses.
A British Bulldog.
Oh, he knew what was coming. Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Good timing with that reversal. He's taking a moment to feel the crowd, but he better focus on the opposition. This isn't the smartest thing to do, antagonizing your opponent instead of attacking him.
He's getting a huge boost right now from all those chants and cheers.
4. Sharp clothesline. Oh, atomic drop. Boom.
Nice.
He is just reeling from that offense.
Not a bad place to be in, but the longer this goes, the...
A British Bulldog power on display. Here it comes. Power slam.
Will Davey Boy take advantage?
2. Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
He's in total disbelief. That did not finish the job.
Everyone watching this is in total disbelief right now.
It is unreal that this match is still going on after a maneuver that would end most matches.
Up the ropes.
Able to avoid there.
My goodness, did you hear that shot? Ow! Shifts it back onto him. Bulldog's attack gets reversed. Oh, look at it torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man. And look at this now. Bad intentions. And he shuts the reach of the ropes and gets it to force the break.
The ropes become a competitor's best friend in desperate moments like that one.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Climbing up top, he's got big plan.
Oh, my God.
Diving moonsault.
And it's reverse pain for that mistake. He deflects it right back. Oh, and Bulldog fights back. Counters that. Gets to the ropes, forcing the break.
A lot of damage done, but the ropes offer a reprieve.
He takes control.
He's got the target acquired. Just a matter of moments.
Here it comes.
Into a neck breaker. Here's a cover. Could be it. Kick it out before the count.
He's still got more left in the tank.
We're reaching a point where these superstars must be hurt, must be vulnerable.
And who's going to find a way to capitalize on that vulnerability?
Elbow drop. He's on his heels a bit now.
At this stage of the match, they are clearly starting to feel the effects of this back and forth.
Elbow drop.
2. And Bulldog saw it coming.
3. He slides back into the ring.
Off the ropes.
Leg drop. Just deadlifting right there. The power. Power slam.
Bulldog has this wrapped up.
2 count.
For British Bulldog.
How about another look at some of the highlights?
Here is your winner, the British Bulldog.
An important victory for him in this match.
He's definitely a superstar to watch in the weeks to come. That was a spectacular performance. Riddle getting ready.
Control and a suplex. Tossed by the neck.
Throw to sleep. And the German suplex.
Snapmare could set something else up. Roundhouse kick.
He is revving up the engine. He's not going to let anything stop him.
One of the most powerful superstars in history.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 260 pounds, the British Bulldog.
The British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, began his career as a tag team competitor,
but since has evolved into a main event single star on his own. A lot of bark, but even more bite from the British Bulldog.
He has an amazing physique, tremendous strength and power, but he's very agile as well.
You're absolutely right. The British Bulldog has so many tools at his disposal.
A cool persona and a respected mixed martial arts background. Riddle is here to fight.
And his opponent, representing RK Bro from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 216 pounds, Riddle.
Riddle's also somehow one of the most relaxed guys in the business outside of the ring. All business inside of it.
I like Riddle. I like his swag. I think I can learn a thing or two from him.
It's not going to make you any cooler.
Nonetheless, oh, wow. Oh, jeez. His flip-flop hit me in the nose.
Good, you should leave the desk. Go see the nurse.
Looking at the British Bulldog, it's obvious that he feels completely at home inside the ring. It's like he was born for this.
In some ways, he was. The British Bulldog practically grew up in a wrestling ring, having explosive matches with his cousin. He's got all the natural pedigree you could ask for.
Well, I'm sure he'll have his natural abilities put to the test in this matchup.
But then consider Riddle, a man for whom fighting isn't just a day job. It's a way of life. Riddle lives, breathes, eats, and sleeps combat sports.
I do have to agree. Few men come to the ring grinning with excitement for the competition to come their way the way Riddle does. Rotating vertical suplex. Nicely done.
Caught with a punch.
Target of the arm. Riddle with a reversal. And British Bulldog is having his way right now.
And Davey Boy might still have more in store.
How do you strategize for a match against Riddle, a man who enjoyed great success in the world of MMA and brings tons of outside experience into the ring with him?
Well, Riddle may have seen it all in MMA and impressed on the indies, but he's still relatively fresh to WWE. His opponent may be able to pull out some pro wrestling tricks Riddle hasn't seen yet.
Piercing the throat. Trampling the opposition.
Saw that one coming. Yeah, here they come! Pace is picked up!
How is this superstar doing this?
For the victory here! Fights the shoulder up and one.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
And Bulldog saw it coming. Powerbomb planted. Expected that one. Well-placed kick. Snap power driver. Cover.
There's two! Yeah, no, he doesn't get the three.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Middle rope. A missile drop kick from the middle rope. Bulldog's attack gets reversed. Gut-wrench suplex. That's gotta be it. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Look at this. What a headbutt. Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. He's returning fire.
Oh, man.
That kick will stop you in your tracks. Just deadlifting right there. The power. Power slam.
Look at Riddle. His lights are on.
Hangs on by a thread.
Riddle just defied odds with that kick out. Everyone thought this was over.
When your opponent can hang after all that, you're wondering if earning a win might just...
Riddle. The promission is locked in.
It's cinched in. I think we're just moments away from seeing a tap out. Or hearing a snap. Trying to find a way out. Several right hands, and he's out.
Leg sweep. And a senton.
And up the turnbuckles we go.
Blast off. Nobody home on that.
The British Bulldog power on display. Here it comes. Power slam. Bulldog has this wrapped up.
2. Oh, and he just kicked out.
Riddle refuses to quit. What an impressive kick out for Riddle.
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. A big clothesline. Gonna follow up with another one.
You can feel the confidence building
For this superstar.
with good reason.
What a counter by Riddle. Gut-wrench suplex. Looking for the victory. Kicks out after 1.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Uh-oh, he could be looking for it.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold. The promission is locked in.
He's in complete control. Opponent has nowhere to go. Could be tap out time.
A normal man would have submitted by now, but not him.
Takes a lot of power to break that up.
Leaping through the air. And attacking above the shoulders has become the strategy here. Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in?
Looking for the submission risking permanent damage.
Takes a lot of power to break that up.
This is truly awesome.
Oh, what a knee lift.
Somebody better check his nose.
Locked in on the shoulder. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already. No, we don't need this right now.
Sure we do. The more the merrier.
These two are having a fantastic matchup. But where is he?
British Bulldog. Look at the power. And this is vintage right here.
Power slam. Bulldog has this wrapped up.
He's on the ropes. The official sees that it waves off the pin. Leg drop. And Davey Boy still managing to rally some offense.
Yeah,
Too close to the ropes.
Yep, and the hold is broken. Bulldog gets fended off. Turning the tables there.
And over the top into a rough landing.
Look at this crowd. It's insanity in here. Bedlam.
from the top.
Through the air. And connects.
That's gravity taking a break before coming down like thunder.
Sliding back in from the floor now.
Oh, my goodness. From the ground up.
Power slam.
Will Davey Boy take advantage?
There's two.
Great win for British Bulldog.
These guys feel no love for each other. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, the British Bulldog.
Guys, it's rare we see such a closely contested match.
I can't even imagine enduring everything we just saw.
This is what it really...
Catching a drop kick.
Kick by the Miz. DDT.
Uh-oh.
Side effect.
Look at this.
DDT.
Kneeling.
Oh, yeah. Let's just all take a moment to truly appreciate and embrace his presence.
And here we go with the Hall of Famer, one of the all-time greats, the British Bulldog.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 260 pounds, the British Bulldog.
One of the most powerful competitors to ever step foot in a WWE ring. The first ever European champion, who is also the longest reigning European champion.
And who could forget the British Bulldog winning the Intercontinental title in the classic main event of SummerSlam 1992. Some might say perhaps the greatest competitor to ever come out of the United Kingdom.
Well, I'd say this is anything but awesome.
He's spoken like a true jealous Z-lister, Saxton. You're not even allowed on this side of the velvet rope.
And his opponent from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The
Already such a WWE and Hollywood success, but the thing about Miz is he always wants more. Yeah, and the Miz will stoop to any level to get more.
It works, doesn't it?
Looking at the British Bulldog, it's obvious that he feels completely at home inside the ring. It's like he was born for this.
Well, in some ways, he was. The British Bulldog practically grew up in a wrestling ring. Having explosive matches with his cousin, he's got all the natural pedigree you could ask for.
Well, I'm sure he'll have his natural abilities put to the test in this matchup.
But then you have a competitor who needs no introduction. The Miz, the A-lister, a world-famous celebrity.
And I'm sure Miz is desperate to convince everyone here tonight that he is the biggest star in all of WWE.
Suplex. All the momentum has swung to the Bulldog.
Bulldog certainly getting that fierce look in his eyes.
What's the best way to contend with a superstar who has the British Bulldog's impressive muscular build?
Well, if you can't overpower the British Bulldog, your best chance is to outmaneuver him. Pick your spots and attack. If you go toe-to-toe with the Bulldog, you might get caught in his bite.
Miz escapes damage.
Into the corner now.
Torturous focus on the leg.
Had Miz's playbook scouted.
Bulldog might be able to start mounting something here.
Davey Boy could be turning his fortunes around.
Horse forearm draped across the middle rope. And down.
Oof.
He gets back into the ring.
Caving in the abdomen.
And Davey Boy reverses.
The British Bulldog.
Saw that one coming. Took advantage.
Slam with authority. Oh, stomping away.
Oh, looking to torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man.
That is attacking with malicious intent.
Powerful to suplex. Punch lands. Getting him into the corner.
Sharp punch.
He's taking some good hits. And setting him up. Oh, and a knee to the ace.
That's gonna hurt.
Miz way up high.
I think we know what's coming next.
To the sky.
Diving brain chop.
Look at that. The British Bulldog is now bleeding profusely.
Scores the reversal on Miz.
Davey Boy looking like he was born for success inside the ring.
He's got wrestling in his veins, Saxton.
expecting this.
I cannot believe what I am hearing right now. Why would he come out here?
Why do you think, Seth?
Uh-oh. Ouch. And that'll be a rope break right there. Placed into the corner. And Davey Boy reverses. He's one step ahead there. Oh, God, face first. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Oh, look at this power. This is unholy. Look at that for reps.
That is something else. Rough landing. Hits him with a gut-wrench super. What impact!
And gentlemen, the Miz may be fading away here.
He needs to get himself some room to regroup fast. Oh, Davey Boy anticipated that.
Flapjack. Gosh, landing face first.
Man, what a hit.
The Miz just getting beat down. Not an A-list performance here from Miz. Bulldog gets fended off.
Opportunity now for Miz to capture the momentum.
Also a good chance for Miz to gain his wits about.
It's been an hellacious encounter thus far.
The tides have swung in multiple directions. It's anyone's guess how this one's going to end.
For the win! 2. Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed. Perhaps worth it now. We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Here is your winner, the British Bulldog.
You cannot say they didn't give it their all and then some to achieve this victory.
I don't know if I'd say the battle scars were worth it, Cole, but I will say the one who did it to them isn't the one celebrating right now.
One of the most powerful superstars in history.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 260 pounds, the British Bulldog.
The British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, began his career as a tag team competitor,
but since has evolved into a main event single star on his own. A lot of bark, but even more bite from the British Bulldog.
He has an amazing physique, tremendous strength and power, but he's very agile as well.
You're absolutely right. The British Bulldog has so many tools at his disposal. From the underground of New York City, Damian Priest has arrived.
Calm demeanor, but about to unleash chaos.
And his opponent from New York, New York, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Damian Priest is the genuine article, living the best rock star life. Champagne, jacuzzis, beautiful ladies on each arm. This dude is the real deal.
And all business in the ring.
Born and raised in the concrete jungle of New York City, Damian Priest lives to throw hands.
Damian Priest has this unchecked rage, ready to attack at will. He'll shut you down, and in the end, he will turn out your lights. When it comes to the British Bulldog, his name tells a lot of the story. He's a rugged competitor who broke into the business by wrestling his way around England.
Yeah, and all that time honing his craft across the pond certainly made the Bulldog into a ferocious competitor, which is a great quality to have when you're taking on the best in the world here in WWE.
And as always, it looks like the British Bulldog came ready for a fight.
And here we have a man familiar with fighting to the top. Damian Priest spent many years on the independents proving that he had what it takes. Since arriving in WWE, that drive and passion has not softened.
The Archer of Infamy rarely misses his mark, but if he does, his opponent better be ready to seize that moment because it won't last long.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
Oh.
Priest able to adapt. Oh, look at the knees.
Burying knees into the body.
Producing a trampling. If the British Bulldog is going to come out on top in this match, how do you expect him to do it?
Simple. By grinding his opponent down with methodical attacks. Bulldog just has to trust his hard-hitting offense and let it slowly chip away at his opponent. Start counting, Saxton.
1, 2, 3.
We could be here all day.
Power.
I think you're right.
And it looked like one of those rare openings Priest gives his opponents was capitalized on there.
A simply ferocious attack by the British Bulldog.
Oh, look at this, pal.
Bulldog gets fended off. Headbutt to the back of the neck.
Ooh, targeting the leg there. Stomping the leg.
Climbing up to the top now. From the top. Oh, he doesn't connect.
Strong forearm. Right to the kidneys from behind.
British Bulldog connected with a good shot there.
Vicious, downright savage club right there. Rocket arrow suplex.
Priest wants to finish this one. This'll do it.
Broken arrow.
There, this is it. Referee stops the count on the ropes.
And he's able to reverse. Continuing to punish them. I'm not quite sure if this man shouldn't tap out.
This is about career longevity, self-preservation. Agonizing position, looking to pry the grip apart. And they do.
And Davey Boy reverses. Quick thinking pays off.
Oh, the knee takes a big hit.
Carefully measured.
Again?
Another knee drop. Oh, there's the stump puller. Leg snap.
Uh-oh. Look at this. He just tossed the leg.
Boom, boom. Persistent barrage. Uh-oh.
Big headbutt to the guts.
And British Bulldog is having his way right now.
Just as I predicted, British Bulldog is grinding the opposition down with that methodical offense.
British Bulldog, look at the power. And this is vintage right here.
Power slam. Will that stop Priest?
Cover. 1, 2. No, he beats the count.
Wow, looks like this book has a couple more chapters in it. We might be seeing a whole saga written tonight.
Just dished out his most devastating offense, and you got to be wondering if he's thinking one more time will be the charm. He's been placed in the corner now. Priest gets countered. He's got the answer for that one. Look at this, going counter for counter. Just tossed. She get airline miles for that. Well scouted. British Bulldog. Look at the power. And this is vintage right here. Running power slam.
Bulldog has this wrapped up.
Makes the cover. 2, 3. British Bulldog did it. That match deserves another look, folks.
Here is your winner, the British Bulldog.
A big win and a big match.
No doubt about it, support for this guy grows by the second in the estimation of the WWE Universe.
Punch right in the head. And Davey Boy reverses. Kick to the gut.
Ooh, brutal forearm.
Flipping the script on him there. Just deadlifting right there. The power.
Superhuman.
He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone.
When it comes to the British Bulldog, his name tells a lot of the story. He's a rugged competitor who broke into the business by wrestling his way around England.
Yeah, and all that time honing his craft across the pond certainly made the Bulldog into a ferocious competitor, which is a great quality to have when you're taking on the best in the world here in WWE.
And as always, it looks like the British Bulldog came ready for a fight.
And for Dolph coming into this one, I think you need to strip away all the talk on social media, all the interviews. They're all just smoke screens. Trust me, Dolph's coming in with sinister thoughts.
Yeah, Ziggler has always been a master of diversion, always using out-of-the-ring tactics to distract his opponents from the vicious in-ring wrestling threat that he is.
What's the best way to contend with a superstar who has the British Bulldog's impressive muscular build?
Well, if you can't overpower the British Bulldog, your best chance is to outmaneuver him. Pick your spots and attack. If you go toe-to-toe with the Bulldog, you might get caught in his bite.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Elbow finds its mark.
And Davey Boy reverses.
Clothesline.
And there's Dolph being out-wrestled.
A simply ferocious attack by the British Bulldog.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Insulting. The British Bulldog. Military press slam.
Great counter.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
From the top. Oh, the high risk doesn't pay off. Reversal. Can he take advantage? Nice takedown.
And Dolph there showing that vicious side. He's relentless.
Ziggler proving that he's always a threat.
Man, oh man. British Bulldog power on display. Here it comes. Power slam. Feeling like it's over for Ziggler.
2 count. No way. No way.
Dolph has a penchant for staying deep into fights. His never say die attitude on full display there.
And you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that.
I don't know how there is anything left in these superstars' bodies.
Yeah, the tank is being emptied tonight.
Set up in the corner of the ring. Monkey flip.
Punch connects.
Sharp jab.
Series of strikes to the back.
Relax handle. Oof. And Ziggler is falling behind here.
Dolph's got to find a way to defend himself.
Gut-wrench suplex. This match may be nearing its limit.
Not what you want to see by any means.
Right now, Dolph needs to tap into that reserve tank if he wants to truly show the world how good he is.
Quickly hoisting him up. Snap pile driver.
Bulldog showing how it's done.
British Bulldog. Look at the power. And this is vintage right here. Running powers. Oh, what's going on now?
You know exactly what's going on. He decided he wanted to show up right here and distract this superstar.
Incredible to think, after everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate.
You can sense it. This crowd is on pins and needles.
The WWE Universe is ready to erupt. Are we close to the beginning of the end?
No, that'll break his arm. Vicious. Headed to the top rope.
From the top.
Oh, that unraveled on Dolph. Dolph gets out of there. Clothesline! Ziggler's asserting some dominance now.
I like what we're seeing here. Doing his best to outmaneuver the Bulldog and picking his spots to attack.
And here we go. Single leg crab. There may be no getting out of this. The single leg Boston Crab. After everything these two men have been. Incredibly important moment right there, being able to get to the ropes.
It can't be understated how much that could have just saved this match.
And Davey Boy reverses.
Davey Boy could be turning his fortunes around.
All night long. There he goes, right into the corner. Up on the turnbuckle now. Countered it just in time.
Prepare your face for that. Dolph's focused. He is zoned in.
Gets him with the counter.
Never saw it coming.
Cover! And a kick out at only one.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
Able to interrupt the attack. Out of the ring he goes. He leaves the ring, but he could lose this match by countout.
Nice takedown. What a match. What a match.
Hits him with the counter. And he'll come back from under the apron. I don't like the look in his eye here. From way up, he misses the target.
Short flight, but a rough landing.
That holds back Ziggler's attack. And we see the attention. British Bulldog. Look at the power. And this is vintage right here.
Power slam.
One more time, throwing the heavy artillery.
Kicks out, just kicked out.
The mettle, the valor of Dolph Ziggler being tested and shining through the adversity.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes or the fact that he hasn't finished this.
The British Bulldog power on display. Here it comes.
Power slam.
Will Davey Boy take advantage?
2, 3. An exhausting victory, but a win nonetheless. These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, the British Bulldog.
Cementing their name after that match.
Definitely earning those accolades with that win.
Look, we've seen the show-off fight back from bigger beatings than this.
One of the most powerful superstars in history.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 260 pounds, the British Bulldog.
Representing all of England at the showcase of the Immortals.
Bulldog, no stranger to success in both singles and tag team action at WrestleMania.
The British Bulldog set to wow us all on the grandest stage of them all. Some might say perhaps the greatest competitor to ever come out of the United Kingdom.
Multiple-time champion around the world. There is no one else as glorious.
I can think of some people.
And his opponent, representing Dirty Dogs from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, the glorious Robert Roode.
You think about Roode, guys, he lives large in and out of the ring.
Does Robert Roode ever stop bragging about how talented he is?
Listen, when you have that much bravado, you got to back it up, and Roode does just that.
It is undeniable that Robert Roode is a polished competitor.
More polished than the top of Saxton's skull.
Have you ever heard this many people singing his theme?
It's the grandest stage of them all. This is the most glorious stage of them all. Everyone should be singing.
Well, Robert Roode is a proven competitor in main events on the biggest shows, so it seems it's only destiny for Robert Roode to take the grandest stage of them all.
He's a superstar who makes every show as epic as WrestleMania, but tonight is even more glorious.
When it comes to the British Bulldog, his name tells a lot of the story. He's a rugged competitor who broke into the business by wrestling his way around England.
Yeah, and all that time honing his craft across the pond certainly made the Bulldog into a ferocious competitor, which is a great quality to have when you're taking on the best in the world here in WWE.
And as always, it looks like the British Bulldog came ready for a fight.
And then you've got the decorated superstar, Robert Roode, known to use every vicious trick you can think of in the ring. Roode will do whatever it takes to keep himself moving forward on a path to fortune and glory.
And I applaud his unwavering ambition. Roode has gone far in this business by always looking out for himself. You don't get the kind of global recognition Robert Roode has by playing nice. You get it by being cutthroat.
Atomic drop! Can Roode withstand much more of this?
Roode needs to find a spark.
And Roode looked a little less than glorious after that move.
A simply ferocious attack by the British Bulldog.
That's the best way to contend with a superstar who has the British Bulldog's impressive muscular build.
If you can't overpower the British Bulldog, your best chance is to outmaneuver him. Pick your spots and attack. If you go toe-to-toe with the Bulldog, you might get caught in his butt.
Roode might be waking up now.
Roode was being tested, but finally was able to get some offense of his own in.
And Davey Boy reverses. And setting him up. Oh, knee to the ace.
That's going to hurt.
All the momentum is swung to the Bulldog.
And Davey Boy might still have more in store.
Counter. And now there's an opening.
An atomic drop.
Left by the turnbuckles.
He's lining him up. Oh, Davey Boy anticipated that.
British Bulldog. Look at the power. And this is vintage right here.
Power slam. And that could keep Roode down. 2.
Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
His opponent thought he had it in the bag for sure.
This is when you have to switch game plans. You can't let yourself get discouraged.
Throwing everything in the kitchen sink in there, but to no avail.
Roode able to evade.
Rear chin lock, and now just rapid fire punches.
And he's able to fight Roode off.
Off the ropes.
Low drop. He's in a bad way, guys.
Yeah, he's got to dig deep and find another win if he wants to stay in this.
Roode can't be feeling glorious right now. I'll be in trouble, Byron.
Drop kick on target. He's got him scouted.
You have the sense that fatigue is starting to become a factor at this point.
Make no illusions of it. This is coming down to a battle of attrition.
Got him scouted. And Davey Boy reverses. British Bulldog. Look at the power. And this is vintage right here.
Will Davey Boy take